How to calculate reparations. One of the many pipe dreams of liberals is giving money to people for existing, whether this be universal basic income, also known as UBI, or something such as reparations. The principle is the same. People get money for existing. I had the same problem with all of the checks from the federal government as a result of the overreaction to the China virus. Now the squad has reinvigorated their push for reparations to deal with the systemic racism over the course of their privileged lives. There is not one person alive in America who's a victim of antebellum slavery. There is not one person alive in America who perpetuated antebellum slavery. Even those down here in the South probably do not know anyone who knew anyone in either group. And despite all of the work that has been done to fix the problems and grant equal rights to everyone, no thanks to the Democrats, liberals are still not satisfied. Now when asked about it, the squad was at least consistent with their worldview and admitted that even the wealthy would get reparations. Maybe that is because it is too difficult to calculate wealth. I, however, have created a formula to calculate the amount of reparations that a person should get. First, the constant Y0, or the year that the person's ancestors were brought to America. If the year is unknown, we will assume 1619, since we all know that America was founded in 1619, because reasons. Second, the variable YX, or the present year. Third, the variable M, or the person's skin shade. Naturally, people with darker skin are more oppressed. Using a basic Punnett square, we can calculate skin shade to determine this factor. Fourth, we have the variable I, which is the person's income. This is the inverse number from the person's income bracket. In other words, if the person is in the 99th percentile, the value of I will be 1. This ensures that the poorest among us get more reparations than the wealthy. Finally, after plugging these numbers into our equation, we can determine the reparations that a person should get. I know that the formula looks complicated, but I had a lot of variables to consider, and I wanted to ensure equity. Now I suspect the squad released this so that we would not talk about the Biden revelations. But too bad, I will still talk about them. Maybe I'm just blowing smoke. Maybe I'm completely off my rocker, but that is just my opinion. And do not forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more. But before you go, click the link on the left to watch the full video, or click the link on the right to watch another video that you may enjoy.